Hey guys, this is Courtney with the Flipping Nomad, and you are here at the Tampa, Florida RV Super Show with the Ultimate Fuzion, which is my latest art piece with wheels, basically. My business does custom RV interiors for clients, and 4 years ago, we teamed up with special industry partners to build the Ultimate Montana together, which was an over-the-top, insane showpiece that caught a lot of attention, but it also had some impracticalities built into it. And so after 4 years of having that rig, we said, let's get the band back together again and do an Ultimate Fuzion, but this time focus on more features of livability and practicality for the road. So that's what we have behind us here. Let's go in and see it. So here she is, the Ultimate Fuzion. It was kind of a twist on a Fuzion 425, but my own specific version of it. And I have 2 dogs, and I think anybody that travels with pets understands that it can be tricky storing their beds, you know, or their litter box or whatever the case may be. So it was very important to me to build in special dog features. So that's the first stop here on our grand tour is the 2 dog beds that are built in for my 2 girls. And then as we come around this side in the slide, this sofa was custom built for us by Lippert to my specs and what I wanted out of a couch, which was actually a trundle feature. So this pulls out, the top of it flips up, which is prime, you know, TV lounging and unwinding at the end of the day. And then above the couch here, we have the projector TV that shoots to the screen that's on the other side of the rig over here. And I wanted to do it for a couple of reasons, but the main one was to open up this space here. This was originally where I had the TV slated to go, and it was going to come up out of a cabinet. But then as I got to looking at it, this is actually a lighter weight option. All RVers know weight's very important. But then it also gave me this little footprint here for just a fun art installation. This section is actually kind of throwing people off because they're like, what is that? Like, well, it's flex space, which you don't really get in an RV. So I built these rings, which are what's in here right now. Maybe come Christmas time, I'll take the rings out and put a Christmas tree in. And then after Christmas, I'll build my next little art installation piece here. So this is such a fun, teeny tiny little footprint creativity nook here that I'm absolutely loving. So then before we jump into the kitchen, we're actually going to go upstairs and see the bedroom and bathroom, so you can follow me. So now in the bathroom of the Ultimate Fuzion, I reimagined a lot of things about it. We actually expanded the original bathroom so that way I had room for a bathtub. And this is actually a residential bathtub. It's 48 inches. It's a great size and it's super lightweight. I'm loving everything about it. And then I also designed all of the cabinetry configuration in here. So I think our viewers know that storing things like trash cans can be tricky. So I've got a special trash can drawer here, so that way it's mounted and ready for travel. Toilet paper drawer, and then also a medicine cabinet that's actually on drawer glides. So that way you can still access everything and have that open. So now into the bedroom of the Ultimate Fuzion. We are up in the 5th wheel part. This is the area that hooks into the bed of the truck. This is the very front of the rig. And I redesigned all of this cabinetry to fit my life and how my life functions in an RV. And so doing a washer dryer was very important. All of this is cabinetry. And then these 2 down here are actually laundry hampers. So they're kind of full of show storage right now, but I'll still show you how they operate. You can just throw your clothes in with this flap, it opens, and then the drawer pulls out so that way you can access everything when it's time to actually do laundry. So we're gonna go back downstairs and see the kitchen, so follow me. So this kitchen is kind of my tiny dream kitchen on wheels, if you will. I really wanted a U shape that was full of awesome features, and we were able to accomplish that. I absolutely love the layout of this kitchen. So first thing we've got here is a built-in nugget ice maker, and it is actually plumbed in to the filtered drinking water of the rig, so I don't ever have to do anything with it. And then also have a built-in dishwasher. It's just a single rack, perfect size for RVs, huge drawer for pots and pans. And then I think the crowning jewel of this kitchen, and maybe even the crowning jewel of the entire rig, is this backsplash area that you see here. So this is with the backsplash up, and then you close it, backsplash goes down, hides the appliance garage, and it also hides the clutter. So everything that's in there is travel ready and use ready where it sits. I don't have to pack anything on travel days, but then I can also just close this backsplash and just not see the clutter. So it's kind of my trifecta. I'm so proud of it. Another super cool feature of this Fuzion 425 is that it has a side patio, and with it being a toy hauler, it also has a patio at back. So it has 2 patios. So why don't you come out here and see it? But before we head out, let's take a look down here and see the special dog faucet for my girls' drinking water, and that is actually plumbed into the filtered drinking water system of the rig. So come out here, you can see the side patio. Again, this was basically the #1 reason that I chose to work with a Fuzion 425. It's so fun to have this down. When you're parked somewhere beautiful, you can see all of your scenery around. And then we have this special wall here too that's got a lot of features to it. So this is a switchable glass TV that I'll show you how it operates when we go back inside. It's super cool. Outdoor fireplace, and then again for the dogs, they have their own special dog door that leads out to the side patio. So now we're on the back side of the switchable glass TV that I just mentioned for the side patio, and it's so cool because this glass has electricity going to it basically. So when the glass is on, it's frosted, but it's opaque enough that you can shoot this tiny little projector through it, and then that becomes the TV for the side patio. So, but when you're not watching TV on the side patio, it can also just be a clear window. So here it is on TV mode, on projector's on, the glass is frosted. So what I'm gonna do is put my hand over the projector so you can see how the glass is frosted, and then I'm going to switch it back to glass mode. Now we're going to switch it back to frosted mode, turn the projector on, so it's best of both worlds. So with this being a Keystone Fuzion, it is a toy hauler, so now we're going to make our way to the very back of the rig into the garage space. And with this being actually my personal rig, the garage is fully upfitted for my business of the Flipping Nomad. So all of this right here just looks like a beautiful wall, but it's actually all cabinetry. So it's about 28 inches deep, and it houses all of the power tools that I need to be able to do custom upfits for clients out in the field. So I carry a table saw, miter saw, nailers, sanders, all sorts of power tools back here. And then the other side of the business is coaching DIYers how to do their own little customization projects to their own RVs. So I do have a lot of digital computer work that comes along with the business too. So that's where this desk space comes in. And I've got this big, huge, beautiful window here. So when I am parked somewhere beautiful, I can still enjoy where I'm at and get some work done. But then if I ever do want to haul a good sized toy, like a side-by-side, this desktop is hinged. So you just take the monitor off and drop the top down, and you still kind of have a decent garage space left over. But one of the crowning jewels of this project is the utility room. And this is such a unique installation for all of the components that go along with solar and being off the grid. So the Ultimate Fuzion was not only reimagined from an interior design and a floor plan standpoint, but it was also reimagined from a power and HVAC system standpoint even. So like I was saying back here, we've got the utility room where we've got 6 gorgeous Battleborn Game Changer batteries. They're 270 amp hours each, giving us a total of 1620 amp hours. And then we have all of the Victron components. We've got the 2 3,000 watt inverters and the 4 charge controllers. And like I was saying, we did reimagine this rig from an HVAC standpoint. So we actually took the roof mounted air conditioners off of the roof, rebuilt the roof, which gave us basically 46 feet for solar panel installation. So up on the roof, there are 22 panels. They're 220 watts each, giving us a total of 4,840 watts. And we went with a mini split air conditioning system, which half of it's ducted, half of it's direct, but the mini splits are far more efficient. So by having more room for panels on the roof and a more efficient air conditioning system, as long as the sun's out, we can basically be out off the grid indefinitely. And also what this power installation allows me to do is still be able to operate my power tools and stuff off the grid. So if we have a client who has an area for us to work on but maybe doesn't have a proper power supply, I am able to continue the construction side of my business thanks to Battleborn and the energy capacity that all of these batteries have. The fun features of this rig don't end inside. We've got more outside too. So if you follow me, obviously you'll see the rig is all black. That catches a lot of people's attention. It's a wrap, but also I wanted some outdoor fun too. And traditionally RVs have outdoor kitchens, but with my lifestyle, I find myself not really cooking outside all that much. So I said, what if we did an outdoor audio system and did a sound system and just went wild and had fun with it? So I have to give a special shout out to our friends over at Kicker for providing all of this awesome outdoor audio for us. Thank you so much for checking out the Ultimate Fusion. If you are interested in following me and my business, we are on all social media channels at The Flipping Nomad, or our website is theflippingnomad.com.